So we have, maybe if there's any immediate questions. Yes, please.
Anton Burkov, I'm a representative of the family of Alina Sablina, and I have a question about is there any practice, or if it exists, how widespread this practice is of trafficking of organs, not for the purpose of transplantation, but for the purpose of using those organs for receiving some sort of medical medicine, extracting a medicine. And second question is how this situation looks like from the point of view of organ trafficking, when there is a widespread practice of removing organs for transplantation, for example, 6 organs, but recording just 2 organs. The 4 went missing because, as doctors explain, because of the negligence. Does it create a condition for organ trafficking? Thank you.
Thank you. So would anybody like to comment on this, please?
I'm unaware, so I'll just, perhaps Jose or you may be aware, but I'm unaware of organs being recovered and sold for as a product then to develop medicine, okay? They would be coming from the deceased, and so I'm unaware of that. Regarding the latter piece where you say that what was told to anyone about the organs that were removed, and that's different, I can only reference that during my time as the president of UNOS, we made certain that every organ that was removed from any individual under any circumstance had to be documented. So the nature of your question is to answer by saying that there must be a complete documentation of whatever is removed from any individual under any circumstance of organ recovery. And that must be valid, and it must be inspectable, right? So in my UNO circumstance, there are those kinds of random inspections that take place to know for certain that what is being recovered is what is being documented and nothing else. So your point is well taken, that there should be, as what has been pointed out today, a registry of information that enables the trust of the society that what is being removed is in fact true and accurate.
Yes, regarding your first question about using organs to obtain some medical products, as far as I know, that never happened. What happens sometimes that an organ that cannot be used for clinical use could be used for research. So to do so, when you have free informed consent, should include that in the case that the organ is not valid to be transplanted to a human being, could be used for research, and that could be accepted by the donor or not, or in case of deceased donor, could be accepted by the family or not. Family could say, okay, if it is used for clinical use, okay, but if not, please give it back or send it to the laboratory, but don't use it for research. Yeah. So a specific consent should be signed for using organ for research.
And I want to amplify that is in fact the case, at least in the United States. There are specific requests that are made for research purposes where the organ will not be used clinically, but then research could be conducted on that organ. But then that's not sold or something along those lines.